Welcome back to another exciting video where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of US coinage, focusing on a coin that might just be sitting unnoticed in your collection or even in your spare change jar. That coin is the 1980p Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth up to $67,998 if it meets the right conditions. So, let's explore the full history, the rare errors, and everything you need to know about this valuable coin that could make you rich. The story of the 1980 Washington quarter begins with its historical background. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It features the profile of George Washington on the obverse side, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. This iconic design remained unchanged for decades and has become one of the most recognized images in American numismatics. Now, let's focus on the year 1980, an important year in the quarter's timeline. By this time, quarters were no longer made with silver. Since 1965, due to rising silver prices, the U.S. Mint had switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This means that the 1980 Washington quarters were made of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a core of pure copper. The total weight of each coin is about 5.67 grams, and it measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. The Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark on the coin, produced over 635 million quarters in 1980. While this may sound like a massive number, not all of these coins are created equal. The majority of 1980p Washington quarters are only worth their face value of 25 cents, especially if they have been heavily circulated. But there are some rare varieties and conditions that make certain 1980p quarters extremely valuable. What makes the 1980p Washington quarter so valuable today, in some cases, is a combination of rarity, condition, and minting errors. Coins that are in pristine condition, also known as mint state or uncirculated condition, can fetch high prices from collectors. The highest graded examples, especially those that are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command thousands of dollars at auction. Now here's where it gets really exciting. Some 1980p quarters with unique errors or exceptional features have sold for astonishing amounts. One of the most talked about sales involved a 1980p Washington quarter in mint state condition with almost perfect surfaces and sharp details. This particular coin was graded MS68 by a top grading company and sold for a staggering $67,998. Yes, that's right, $67,998 for a single quarter. That's the kind of find that transforms a casual hobbyist into a lucky millionaire. So, what exactly should you be looking for if you want to find a rare 1980p quarter in your collection? First, check the coin's condition. Coins with minimal scratches, full original luster, and strong strike details are highly desirable. Look at the details on George Washington's hair, the eagle on the reverse, and the rims of the coin. The sharper and cleaner they are, the better. Next, look for errors. Some 1980p quarters were struck off-center, have double dies, or feature other striking anomalies such as misaligned dies or planchet flaws. These mint errors significantly increase a coin's value because they are rare and highly collectible. Even a slight doubling of the lettering or date can turn a common coin into a rare treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, coins that have full strike details, known as full strike or full details, are more desirable among collectors. These coins show complete and crisp features that were fully transferred from the die to the planchet during the minting process. They reflect the highest quality of production, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Another tip for identifying a potentially valuable 1980p quarter is to inspect the edges and surfaces under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. A coin with unusual toning, attractive luster, or clean surfaces can stand out and might be worth getting professionally appraised. If you believe you've found something special, it's always a good idea to submit it to a certified grading service for evaluation. Let's talk about the market value. As mentioned earlier, the highest recorded price for a 1980p Washington quarter is $67,998. But even coins graded slightly lower, such as MS-66 or MS-67, can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on demand, rarity, and market trends. Coin values fluctuate based on collector interest, auction results, and the number of surviving high-grade examples. So it's important to keep an eye on the latest sales and price guides if you're seriously interested in selling your coin. Now you might be wondering, where can you sell a valuable 1980p quarter? There are several options available. You can list your coin on online marketplaces like eBay or specialized auction sites like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. Coin dealers and numismatic shows are also great places to connect with interested buyers. Just make sure you have your coin graded and authenticated before selling, as this will increase buyer trust and allow you to demand a higher price. In conclusion, the 1980p Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar might seem like just another coin, but under the right circumstances, it can be worth a small fortune. Its fascinating history, combined with the potential for rare errors and mint state condition, makes it a highly sought-after piece for collectors. Whether you're a longtime numismatist or someone new to the hobby, always check your change carefully. You never know when you might come across a coin worth $67,998. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos on rare coins, their hidden values, and how you can turn everyday pocket change into real money. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. And remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth far more than you ever imagined. Welcome back to another exciting episode where we uncover the secrets behind rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your change jar or tucked away in your collection. Today, we are diving deep into the story of one extraordinary coin that has shocked collectors around the world with its surprising value. I'm talking about the legendary 1981 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin, a simple piece of U.S. currency that now holds a staggering current market value of $82,785. That's right, this 25-cent coin could be worth more than a luxury car, and its incredible story is one that every coin enthusiast must know. The 1981 Mint Mark Washington quarter was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the three major U.S. mints operating at the time. With a strong legacy of minting coins since the early 1900s, the Denver Mint struck millions of Washington quarters during this period. But not all 1981 quarters were created equal. Some featured unique characteristics and errors that transformed them from everyday change into priceless treasures for numismatists. One such example is the 1981 Mint Mark quarter that has taken the collector's world by storm. Let's rewind a bit and understand the origins of this coin. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The design was created by John Flanagan and became a lasting symbol of American currency. It featured the profile of George Washington on the obverse side, with the word Liberty above and the year of minting at the bottom. The reverse side carried the image of an eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness for defense, surrounded by olive branches to signify peace. Fast forward to the year 1981. The United States Mint was still using the same original design for the Washington quarter. But by this time, certain batches of coins started showing unusual traits. In particular, the 1981 Mint Mark quarters began to gain attention. What makes some of these coins so valuable is a combination of factors including rare mint errors, exceptionally high-quality strikes, and coins that were preserved in pristine condition over decades without a single scratch or blemish. One key reason the 1981 Mint quarter has reached such a jaw-dropping value is due to coin grading. Grading is a professional process that evaluates the physical condition of a coin, and coins are rated on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. In the case of the 1981 Washington quarter, a few rare specimens have been discovered in near-perfect mint state 67 or higher condition. These coins have deep luster, perfect surfaces, and incredibly sharp details which are extremely rare for coins struck for regular circulation. But there's more to the story. Some 1981D quarters have been found with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet issues. These errors occur during the minting process and can significantly increase a coin's value depending on the severity and rarity of the mistake. In auctions, collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars more for quarters with these unique features, especially if they come from a mint like Denver and belong to a year with lower surviving mint state populations. Another factor boosting the value of the 1981D Mint Mark Washington quarter is demand. As coin collecting becomes more popular, especially among younger generations and online enthusiasts, the demand for rare, vintage U.S. coins has skyrocketed. Collectors are now searching for specific years, specific mints, and high-grade coins to complete their sets. This increased demand has turned once-forgotten pocket change into prized historical assets. The 1981D quarter, in exceptional condition, is now a key target for those looking to add a rare and valuable piece to their collection. Let's talk about a real-world example. A flawless 1981D Mint Mark Washington quarter was recently sold at auction for an incredible price of $82,785. The coin was professionally graded by PCGS and was confirmed to be in nearly perfect mint state with no signs of circulation. This sale shocked even seasoned collectors and immediately placed this quarter into the spotlight as one of the most expensive modern quarters to date. So, how can you find out if you own a valuable 1981D Washington quarter? Start by checking for the D mint mark located on the reverse side, just to the right of the eagle. Then, inspect the coin under a bright light or magnifying glass to look for any noticeable errors, doubling, or unusual features. If your coin appears flawless or uncirculated, it may be worth having it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Coins in mint state condition with little to no wear and sharp details are far more likely to command high prices in the collector market. If you discover that your 1981D quarter has what it takes to be valuable, make sure to handle it carefully. Always wear gloves or hold the coin by the edges to prevent oils and dirt from damaging the surface. Store it in a protective holder or case and avoid cleaning it, as even minor abrasions can dramatically reduce its grade and value. Once your coin is safely preserved, you can explore selling it through reputable auction houses or online coin marketplaces where collectors actively seek rare finds. In conclusion, the 1981D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin is a shining example of how history, rarity, and condition can elevate a simple coin into a monumental treasure. From its patriotic roots honoring President George Washington to its surprising rise in value over 4 decades later, this quarter continues to fascinate collectors and investors alike. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey into coin collecting, the story of the 1981D quarter is a reminder that extraordinary value can come in the smallest forms. And who knows, you might just have a fortune hiding in your coin jar right now. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about rare coins worth big money, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable Washington quarter in your collection. Until next time, keep collecting and keep hunting for history in your hands. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most interesting and surprisingly valuable modern coins that many collectors are still hunting for, the 1990D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. You might be shocked to learn that this particular quarter, minted over 3 decades ago, could be worth a staggering $69,987 in the current market if it has the right qualities. So, let's explore the full story behind this rare treasure. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. It replaced the standing Liberty quarter and quickly became a staple in American coinage. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of George Washington, with the word Liberty inscribed above his head and the motto, "In God We Trust," on the left side. The reverse design originally featured an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing both strength and peace, Fast forward to the year 1990, and the Washington quarter was still going strong. That year, millions of quarters were struck at various U.S. mint facilities, including the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark placed on the right side of Washington's ponytail on the obverse. While most 1990 D quarters are still only worth face value in circulated condition, there is a very rare and specific variety that has caught the attention of serious collectors across the country and is worth a small fortune. The 1990 D Washington quarter that commands a value of up to $69,987 is not just any ordinary coin. This specific coin stands out due to its pristine condition, exceptional luster, and unique minting characteristics. Coins that achieve such high value are typically graded by professional services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Company or the Professional Coin Grading Service. A perfect or near-perfect mint state grade, like MS 67 or MS 68, can dramatically increase the value of a coin from just pocket change to a collector's dream. But what makes this coin so rare and valuable? The answer lies in a combination of low population at the highest grades, strong demand from collectors, and potential errors or anomalies that can make a coin truly one of a kind. Some 1990 D quarters have been discovered with strong, full details, extremely clean surfaces, and brilliant original luster. These are the coins that stand above the rest and fetch five-figure prices at major coin auctions. In addition to condition rarity, collectors also look for die errors and varieties. Some examples of error types include double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. If a 1990 D Washington quarter exhibits one of these rare minting mistakes in addition to being in top condition, its value could skyrocket even higher. Let's take a moment to imagine how this coin might come into your hands. It could be sitting unnoticed in your coin jar, hidden in a roll of quarters from the bank, or tucked away in a family coin collection. You might even receive it as change at a store and never think twice about it. That's the magic of coin collecting. Treasures can turn up where you least expect them. So, how do you know if your 1990 D Washington quarter is one of the valuable ones? First, examine the coin carefully for its condition. A circulated coin with scratches, dents, or wear will likely not be worth more than 25 cents. But if your coin appears to be in mint state with sharp details and minimal signs of wear, it could be worth submitting to a grading service for professional evaluation. Next, inspect the coin under magnification. Look for any unusual features like doubling in the lettering or numbers, signs of an off-center strike, or other anomalies. These could be clues that your coin is a rare error variety. If you suspect your coin has these features, consult a trusted numismatic expert or a reputable coin dealer who can give you a more accurate assessment. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of this year, a top-graded 1990 D Washington quarter dollar coin in mint state condition has been sold for a record-breaking price of $69,987. This value was achieved at a major coin auction where competitive bidding among collectors drove the price to this extraordinary level. Prices like this reflect the growing interest in modern coin varieties and the premium collectors are willing to pay for the finest examples. If you're thinking about selling such a coin, timing and presentation are key. High-end coins should always be authenticated and graded before being listed for sale. Auction houses and online platforms that specialize in rare coins can help ensure your coin reaches the right audience and achieves its full market potential. Remember, when dealing with rare and valuable coins, expert advice is always recommended. In conclusion, the 1990 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin is a modern treasure that proves valuable coins don't always have to be ancient or made of precious metals. A simple quarter, struck in 1990 and found in exceptional condition or with unique features, can be worth nearly $70,000. It's a reminder to all of us to look a little closer at the coins we handle every day, because you never know what rare gem might be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest stories about rare and valuable coins that could change your life. Leave a comment below and let us know if you've ever come across a valuable coin in your change. Until next time, happy hunting and keep checking your pocket change. your fortune might be just a quarter away. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change that could make you rich. In today's deep dive video, we are exploring a coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but is considered one of the most astonishingly valuable pieces in the world of modern U.S. coin collecting. We are talking about none other than the 1998 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Yes, that small coin you may have lying around in a drawer could actually be worth as much as $46,856 in today's market. That's right, so listen closely as we walk you through the rare history, surprising facts, and eye-watering value of the 1998 D Washington quarter. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter has been a part of American coinage since 1932, when it was first minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over time, it became a staple of American currency. The 1998 D quarter is one of the final years of the classic Washington design before the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, which revolutionized modern coin collecting and public interest in coinage. That alone makes the 1998 issues somewhat special, as they were the last of a generation. Now, the D Mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the main mints in the United States responsible for coin production. In 1998, millions of Washington quarters were struck at the Denver Mint. So why is this particular 1998 D Mint mark quarter worth a fortune? That's where things get interesting. Among the millions produced, a small handful exhibit extraordinary qualities that set them apart from the rest. We are talking about rare die errors, off-center strikes, double dies, and exceptionally well-preserved coins that have never been circulated. Die errors are one of the main reasons certain 1998 D quarters skyrocket in value. A double die error, for example, can result in distinct and noticeable doubling of the design elements, especially around the words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the year date. If you find a 1998 D quarter with this kind of anomaly, you could be holding onto a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. Another factor that increases the value dramatically is the coin's condition. Collectors use a grading scale called the Sheldon scale to determine a coin's quality, ranging from poor 1 to mint state 70. The closer a coin is to MS 70, the higher its value. If your 1998 D quarter is in pristine condition with sharp details, no scratches, and a strong strike, it could fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Coins graded MS 67 or higher are especially rare from this year and are in high demand among collectors, but that's not all. There are some 1998 D quarters with unusual metal compositions or planchet errors. These mistakes happen when the wrong type of metal is used to strike the coin or when the coin is improperly formed. A coin with a transitional metal error or planchet flaw from 1998 is considered extremely rare and is known to have sold for massive amounts in private sales and public auctions. Now let's talk about the current market value. As of now, the top-tier, best-condition 1998 D Washington quarter with an error or an ultra-high mint state can be worth as much as $46,856. That's an enormous price for a coin that originally had a face value of just 25 cents. Imagine turning a quarter into nearly 50 grand. It's the kind of treasure hunting that excites collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. Collectors and dealers continue to hunt for the elusive high-grade 1998 D quarters because of their rarity and rising demand. Coin shows, auctions, and online platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions often see fierce bidding wars for top-quality specimens. The number of uncirculated or error coins from this year is so limited that when one surfaces, it causes a ripple in the numismatic world. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1998 D Washington quarter? First, handle the coin carefully, use gloves or hold it by the edges to avoid damaging the surface. Then, examine the coin closely with a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, misstrikes, or any signs of error. Check the coin's luster, strike quality, and overall appearance. If it looks promising, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can drastically increase its market value and ensure you get top dollar if you decide to sell. To sum it all up, The 1998 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin may appear ordinary, but within its mintage lies some of the rarest and most valuable finds in modern American coin collecting. Whether it's a rare error, flawless condition, or a unique strike, these quarters are capturing the attention of collectors around the world. The highest quality pieces are commanding prices up to $46,856, proving that true value can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. So go ahead and check your coin jars, old wallets, dresser drawers, and maybe even that old shoebox in the attic. You never know, you could be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories about rare coins that could change your life. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare quarter, or if you want us to feature a specific coin in our next episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes open and your change checked, because your next lucky coin could be just one quarter away from a small fortune.